Hey guys, thank you for visiting the channel. My name is Coach Chauncy, the head football coach at Hopkins High School and also offensive coordinator. Today's video, we're going to be talking about inside zone with the split zone action. Split zone, inside zone. The reason why most teams run split zone is either A, you don't have a mobile quarterback, B, you don't want to have to read somebody in the read game. You just want to be able to hand the ball off but run inside zone. Or C, it's a part of a misdirection style package of plays that we'll talk about further in the series. But for today, we're going to focus on split zone, inside split zone. You can run it with outside zone and inside zone. But today's video is going to be on split zone with no read option. Okay, no read option, inside zone with no read option. All right, so let's get into it. First couple things, let's talk about split zone. Okay, split zone is inside zone. Okay, we have it drawn up here out of 11 personnel. We'll be explaining things from a concept standpoint and also going into our offense and how we run it here at Hopkins High School in our Hopkins football program. So getting into it here, 11 personnel. I have one tight end, one running back on the field here. Our L and our R are outside receivers. They're always on the football. Keep it really simple. The guy on the left is the L. Guy on the right is the R. Okay, our slot receiver is the F. That means one of our fastest, if not the fastest guy. We put him here in the slot. Okay, our Y acts like a traditional inline tight end and a H-back hybrid role. We do a lot of different things with him. Okay, in our offense here. And alignment wise, we are in the pistol. We're a pistol team. Our quarterback's toes are at 4. Our tailback toes is at 7. Okay, inside zone. A couple of things here. There's 2 different ways you can run inside zone. Okay, inside zone, you can go with the full zone technique where everybody is just taking a 45-degree step towards the play side, and whatever shows up on your path, you block it. Okay, that's not the way we do it here. The way that we do it is with covered and uncovered principles. Okay, we'll talk about that here. And we focus on getting as many double teams as possible. Okay, that's the reason why I like the uncovered and covered principle. Okay, so let's talk about that really quick. Inside zone, where are we trying to run the football? We're trying to run the football ideally in the A gaps. Okay, and the A gaps. So either side of the center. Tailback is not delay stepping. He's not reading anything. Snap of the ball, he's going forward. His forehead is going right down the backside of the center, trying to split the center in half. If we get movement and things like that, the hole will be right in front of him, shoulder square, downhill between the tackle run. Okay. Talking about the covered, uncovered rules. Okay. Starting from the right side over, we're going inside zone to the right. Okay. And our offense inside zone is called red. Okay, red. So anytime you hear red, we have many, many wrinkles and ways that we run it, things that we do around it. But when you hear red, everybody on the offense knows the core of the play is inside zone. All right. So red to the right. So that's a direction for the lineman and also a signal to the quarterback. Which side is he reading? So we're going red 2 to the right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, red 2s to the right. Okay, so our O-line is blocking with their direction to the right. Our quarterback is going to open up with his backside to the call side. So it's red 2. He's going to open up with his back to the 2 side, and he's reading opposite in most cases. Again, though, split zone, the beauty of it is you can just hand the ball off here and not have to worry about reading anybody. Okay. On the perimeter, we do have some built-in access throws. So pre-snap, you see I have this guy circled here. Pre-snap, if we have leverage from a whiff standpoint where he's tight to the box or in the box, we know right now quarterback's going to pull and throw that bubble screen. Okay. Also, if this guy was 8 yards or more back, so a split safety type of look or a quarters look, he's far back, we're going to take and turn and throw that ball right now to the bubble screen. All right. But we're not going to get into that too much, but that's an option. So now this play, even though it's split zone, our package here, we have 3 options. We can hand off to the tailback. We can throw bubble here, or we can throw a gift route over here to our outside receiver. So based on leverage of the corner, depth of the corner, if the corner is, again, 8 yards or more off, we know we can drop and throw that hitch as long as the alley is clear. Okay, so there's nobody in the flat. This guy's tight to the box, or he's back up in a 2 safety look. We know we got this window open. Turn, throw that ball right now to the hitch. Take the easy 4 or 5 yard gain. Okay. If he's rolled up here, if the corner was rolled up, this automatically adjusts to a fade route. Okay. So again, one high look here, corners rolled up. We like the matchup. The quarterback has the green light to throw that. The rule is make the coordinator look good. So if you're going to take and throw that ball, we better be feeling really good about it, and it's better be a catch. All right. But that's 3 options without reading anyone or the quarterback being a runner. Really cool stuff. So now let's get back into the principles here. So covered, uncovered. So right now I have it drawn up where the linemen are covered to the play side. So again, red 2 is to the right. So pretty easy. I'm covered to the right. I know I got to take care of this guy. He's in my gap to the right side. Okay, same thing with this 3 technique. He's covered me to my play side. I got to take care of that. Center right here is not covered to his play side. He's actually covered to his backside here. I'm covered to my backside. Nobody in my play side gap. My next rule is now my backside gap. So nobody in my play side gap. Somebody's in my backside gap. So now this formed our double team. He'll take 1 step into his gap, and then second step is vertically up the field, form this double team, and we know we're working to the backer with eyes on this A gap. Okay. Now, the backside tackle in our offense, they automatically know on any run play, we're not blocking the backside end or C gap defender. So in most cases, we could read this guy in all kind of different things. But again, split zone, we're not reading here. But we still don't block him. So we're ignoring him, taking a step into our gap. We're going to take 3 steps, 1 step, 2 step. On my 3rd step, I'm getting vertical and looking for work. Okay. Big point of emphasis here. Don't just get lazy and stand around the line of scrimmage. Get vertical, and we call these touchdown blocks. Okay. The reason why this is a touchdown block, because as we know, the 2nd and 3rd level, when we get blockers downfield, that's how we get those big runs and touchdown runs. All right. So big point of emphasis there. Now, the split part, this is where it gets fun. The split part in our offense is called kick. So in this alignment, our tight end, who also functions like an H-back, he's going to work back across the grain, looking to kick out the backside defender, C-gap defender, or any penetration. Our number 1 rule up front is no penetration. If somehow or another we get penetration, any color that crosses his face as he's going from right to left, he knows I got to take care of it. He's going to take care of the first penetrator. Okay. If we do our jobs, which we better do our jobs, he should be able to get cleanly through across and start working his way upfield to seal off the backside C gap. So now we can hand the ball off with confidence, knowing that this backside guy is blocked. Okay. So that's the split zone piece of it. The beauty of a split zone and this zone in general is that these rules carry over. You can block any front, even front, odd front, bare front, goal line front, doesn't matter. We can do this from a number of different formations. So a few formations that we do this from. So this would be our doubles formation. 2x2 is doubles with the F over here. If we go F over, now that's our tray formation. So 3-by-1 look, same thing. Boom, we can run it just like that, okay? Another formation of ours is our wing formation. So now the tight end goes on the ball and we bring in a true H-back. So now we've got 12 personnel on the field, okay? And now he's the kick man, working up and across the kick, all right? But you see how everything else stays the same, all right? In this formation, he got to be off the ball. I know y'all going to yell at me about that. So, yeah, when we're in our wing formation, okay, he's got to be off the ball. But still, same principle. He still got hitch. He still got the option to fade it, okay? Backside, same thing. When we're in 12 personnel, we got double hitch and fade on the field with our inside zone, okay? Kicking it, same thing, all right? So now another one of our formations is a 2-by-2, 2-by-2, 12 personnel, which is just ace. The traditional ace, but we got a double wing look. I like to do that so we can trade motion. We can bring one guy over. We can run kick both ways. We can run all of our stuff without super tipping our hand, okay? But let's just say to keep it consistent, okay, we're going to run red 2 kick. So this would be ace right, red 2 kick. We know we don't block him, so he'd either be looking for work here and up, okay? Anybody coming hard off the edge, he just work a seal technique there. If not, work up to the next level. Everything else stays the same. Boom. We're still kicking it out, okay? And our last formation that we use frequently, I should say, would be a 13 personnel look. So we would go back to our wing look in this situation. Leave the H on the field, and now we're in our wing set. So now it's a 13 personnel situation. So 2 tight ends, Y is on, H is off. This would be our F. H would be backside, so we bring the F on. He'll be a big body though. So we go 3 tight ends on, still 2 guys off, okay, and we can run kick. Still, kick it out like that. So that's the kick play, okay, from all of our formations and looks. A couple other ways that you might see it done out there is you can bring somebody in motion. So you can go something like that. And the way we'll do it, instead of just making it up, ways that we do it with motion. So we can go back to, let's just say it's our tray look. So with tray, we'd be here. So we can go motion, have him stay play side, have him come motion, and he be the kick guy. All right. So you can do it that way. We do it that way as well. Also, you can go back to doubles, and you can send the slot in motion and still kick it. So it's the same principle, okay? Run a number of different ways, and other teams and other people, and this to kind of help you with your creativity, you know, they use a sniffer. So you can put a sniffer in here. Bring him in there. He's real tight. He can be the kick guy. Like us, have an H-back or a Y, he can be the kick guy. You can have, you know, H-back back here. You can have somebody in the backfield here. It don't really matter. Wherever you want to put them, the idea is you're bringing them back to kick out the backside, motion guy, put them out here, motion them across. You can do it like that. There's a number of different ways to do it. Make it fit into your offense, your personnel groups. But you can put the fullback, H-back, anywhere you want him. The principle is he's coming across the grain to kick out the backside and block the C gap, okay? So that's the video for today. For the kick. Now, I want to talk about one last style of how to run inside zone. Okay. How to run inside zone. So that's the kick. I'm gonna give you a little bonus here real quick. So a bonus would be because the kick is a strong side run. You're running towards the strength. All right. Now, if you stayed this long in the video, this is going to be a real nice treat for you. This is, in my opinion, and a lot of guys out there's opinion who really do this zone stuff. The way you can make your zone plays much more effective is by running them weak. All right. So for us, we know if we don't want to read the end, we're going to run kick. That's to the strong side. So kick is a strong side run. Okay. Now, when we tag it with wash, we know we're running it weak. Okay. So away from the tight end. So right now we're in our doubles, 11 personnel formation. All right. So let's say we want to go weak with it. Tight ends here, we want to go weak. So this would be red 1 wash. Okay. So now covered, uncovered real quick. So now I'm covered to the play side because we're running to the one side. We're going this way. All right. I'm covered backside here. I'm covered play side here. Backside, play side. Now, because we're washing it, so let me do it like this. Let's just make him a. All right. There's a tight end here. He's our Y. Okay. So boom. We're going to the one side. We're going weak with it. All right. So now, here's how we're covered up. Left tackle, I'm covered up to the play side. I take care of that. Make sure he don't cross my face. Now, here's the double team. Boom. Double team. Boom. Now, I'm covered to my play side. Now, he's going to take a hard inside step. Take care of this. So now, we've got 6 blockers up front. We got 6 in a box. We have a helmet for a helmet. Hat on a hat. With 2 double teams. That's the secret sauce. Double teams. That's why, again, we don't run full zone or just take a step and run. We want to find as many double teams as possible. So now, running it weak against a 4-2 box, if you run towards the one technique here, you're going to get your 2 double teams. Very, very powerful. Now you got 2 double teams. The principle is still the same. He's going A gap to A gap. Quarterback's opening up with his backside to the play side, carrying out a fake. We still have bubble here based on leverage of the alley defender. If I have leverage, I can still throw it right now. We still got hitch to fade based on depth of the corner and alley defender. Right now, we don't like this. If this safety or strong side backers out here in the alley, we don't want to throw that ball out there. So that's dead. With the hitch being a 3-step hitch, should be about 5 yards. That's too tight a window for us to make that throw. So this is dead. This here, based on leverage, this is a maybe. So this is a 50-50. In the case, though, that we have a 6-man box with 6 blockers and we're getting our 2 double teams, we want to hand the ball off here. Just take the run, make it easy, okay? Unless this guy's way inside here, then obviously rip and throw that. But even if there's a little bit of a leverage play here, with that look, we want to hand that ball off 50 times in a row, All right. But that's the weak run. That's wash. So now, again, why would you run wash? You want to run it weak away from the tight end. You're trying to search out that second double team, especially against even fronts. Okay. And we don't want to have to read nobody. All right. So we got an option to throw here, option to throw there, option to hand the ball off, clean box run. Okay. And we can do it from multiple formation again. So we can run it. So that was our doubles look. So we want to go. That's our tray look, 3x1. Same thing there. Boom. Same thing. And he still got bubble over here. So now that's a bubble because he's over. We know that. That's something we practice. Okay. Now we can go to our wing look. So wing is, again, 12 personnel. Same thing. So now I'll put the end back there. Taking care of that. He's working in there. So that looks a lot like duo. But the way that we run our inside zone has a lot of similarities to duo. Okay. Duo is another run, traditionally a gap run where you're focused on finding as many double teams as possible. A lot of teams run it from 12 personnel weak like that. I like it. I love it. I made that our core run. So boom. So now you got a double team, push and wash this down. So we got a double team here, double team here. We got 3 double teams working up to this guy. All right. So now traditional ace, if our Y is over, same difference. Boom, we're in there. Working up. Double here. Boom, working up. I'm covering my backside gap. That's a double team. That's 1 double team, 2 double team, 3 double teams. Okay. Now, that's because we're running it weak. Okay. And then doubles, tray, wing. Oh, heavy. All right. So go heavy. So heavy again. Very similar to wing. He's on the ball, off the ball. And then we got our F in here. So now we got 3 tight ends. Same thing. Boom. Doubling. Boom. Doubling. So in this look, we got 4 double teams. 1, 2, 3, 4 double teams up front. So that's the power and the secret sauce right there of running inside zone weak toward the 1 technique, finding ways to do that. So that's why, like in college and the NFL, you'll see a lot of teams come out. You'll see a lot of teams come out like the Kyle Shanahan's and the Sean McVays. They'll come out and they'll have the tight end here. That sets the front. So when they break the huddle, for example, they come to the line of scrimmage, the defense says, okay, tight end's on the right side. Then they set the front based on the tight end being over there. And then they motion him over. And a little trade motion. Now, guess what? They can run it weak. Because he's over. We got what we want. So now we can run this weak. Kick him out. Now we got 2 double teams, 2 double team. Boom. And we're bringing him across to kick out the backside end. So again, not to get too deep and too crazy, but that's the power of inside zone with split zone action and split zone principle, okay, with running the ball weak. That's how you can still get the backside end blocked, okay, without cutting it off with the split zone. You can just wash them down. So split zone to the strength, you're running towards the strength and bringing somebody backside. Wash, what I call wash, and a lot of people call it duo, is you actually run away from the strength, and then you use the backside tight end or tight ends, fullback, like we talked about earlier, whatever you want to do with it. But you can use that backside tight end, H-back, whoever you got, to take care of the backside end and keep it really simple and clean for the quarterback. Even if you have a mobile quarterback, you don't necessarily want your quarterback to be reading every single play, okay? And it's good for situations like, I mean, you can always read it, but you get what I'm saying. So that's the video for today. Coach Chauncy, hope you learned something. Like, comment, subscribe, of course. Help a brother out. And put in the comments what you liked about the video, how you run split zone, ideas you have for split zone, things of that nature. Let's create a little bit of a conversation in the comments. Coach Chauncy, out.